Chapter 1. God's Message, edited. You are listening at FameTV.info. POVMC, I am scared. Actually scared and nervous, anxious too, I think. I don /T know to be exact, truth to be told. You would be also in a similar situation if you were in my position. Well, there is a genuine reason for my messed emotions. I was born in this world 4 years ago. Now everyone will ask me how the fuck can I remember that and feel so many emotions at a time and differentiate between them. Someone like my mother will ignore everything else and start me interrogating, trying to find out from where I learned such colorful language. And my innocent father will be permanently allocated to the couch. The simple answer was simple: I was reborn, transmigrated. Or whatever the fuck that is. At first, I didn't /T want to believe it. I thought this might be a huge prank and kept searching for hidden cameras when I was in the cradle. Pretty stupid, I know, but that was the best option I had at that time. Desperate times can make you do pretty stupid things. Now everyone will call this bullshit, but I thought that I was incapacitated. My second guess: I was a baby. I was weak, and weak babies cannot move their arms without getting tired, so I thought I was incapacitated. I later found out that I was really a baby when a giant woman started to breastfeed me. I gave up. This was the day I knew that God was the biggest prankster. He pranked me with my life. Usually, when you are sent to another world, you meet a god or supreme being. He gives you powers, wishes, and so many more merchandise, and only after that, he finally hauls your ass to the new world. This is how it happens, right? Well, I cannot compare my notes with anyone on this matter, but I would have been happy with this new life, new family. I exactly don /T remember my past life except for all the memories of movies, novels, animes, fanfics. You get that right. I wish that this was a normal world. But no. I have been sent to an anime world where people with superpowers are a pretty common thing. I was only 4 months old when I saw a muscular guy in a superhero suit on TV. The guy had a huge grin plastered on his face. If he was in my previous world, he could easily give toothpaste or toothbrush advertisements. I recognized the guy in an instant. All fucking might. All might. I was in my Hero Academia world. And I knew that I was fucked. Yes, I cursed like a sailor after that. Fortunately, my vocal cords weren't /T developed, and my mother only heard me crying, which made her shove her boob in my mouth. Now, don't /T get me wrong. My mom is the most precious thing to me in this whole world. My dad comes after that because they loved me unconditionally, even though our economic condition wasn't /T that great. So, as a kid, I was always tensed. Because of the things that could happen in this world. My mom and dad were worried about me due to that, but they thought that I was a shy and silent kid. Well. Who cares? As long as they love me, I don't /T have any problems. I am not going to do amazing feats like walking when I was only 6 months old or exercising when 3 years old and make my parents think that I am some otherworldly genius. That only happens in cliché novels with time-traveling protagonists, which are in most of the fanfics. I will laze around until I awaken my quirk if I have one. I was not sure if I would awaken a quirk or not because of 2 reasons. First, I didn't /T get to meet a god or supreme being who would give me a gold finger which would help me gather all the ladies and become OP, and second, my parents were quirkless. So they didn't /T hold too much hope on this matter. I knew my mom was really sad that I might not have a quirk, and for that, she blamed herself. I hugged her whenever she thought something like that. I can /T read her mind, but I felt when she was worried. There was another reason for me being tense. Villains. This whole world is filled with villains and whatnot. So if I don't /T get a quirk, how the fuck then I was going to protect my family if needed? Don't /T get me wrong, I was not going to run around in a skin-tight suit with my underwear outside and a cape swishing behind me and saving people. But I still want to protect my family. I don't /t know if any third power was in play here or not, which was making me feel connected to my family, but I didn't /t care, since I didn't /t remember my family from the past life. There was another reason for my worries. I didn't /t want to awaken an OP power, because that would attract the attention of all for one towards me and my family. He was an OP super villain of this world, and there was only one hero who could fight him. All Might, but he would never deal the killing blow. Pretty stupid if you ask me. And even having a simple quirk could attract villains towards my family, and having a simple quirk would make it hard for me to save my family. Now let /s talk about my family. My family isn't /t rich, but both of my parents earn enough for the three of us. My dad is a paperboy, or man, or a simple peon working for the head lawyer of the Yayorozu family. And my mother also works for the Yayorozu family. She is a helper in their kitchen. I have seen Momo Yayorozu a few times but never talked with her. She had a different social group, and I understood that we lived in a small flat given to us by the Yayorozu family in their compound. Fuck, I ranted so much, but I still didn't /t say my name. My name is Itsuki Ryo, my mom, Itsuki AI, and finally my dad Itsuki Shomei. Well, we were happy with whatever we had. It still left much to be desired because of the quirk-dominated society, but it was still good enough for me. If I awakened some quirk, my family would be somewhat safe since we live in the Yayorozu compound. Ryo.kun, are you up? I need to leave for work. I heard my mom /s voice from downstairs. In this society it is truly hard for quirkless people to get a job, and even if you get a job, it is going to be a low salary one. After all, no one wants to hire someone without a quirk, while hiring a person with a quirk will get you better results. Coming mom, I answered from my room and stopped all this worrying stuff about the adult world. I can always contemplate about them later. After all, I was doing this for the /greater good /, which had another meaning food at least for me. I wasn't /ta food mauler like a scion or a certain jealous red head from the world of /greater good which had a meddling old goat fucker in it. I just loved my mom /s food. She wasn't /t the best cook, but her food made me feel warm. I went downstairs and immediately climbed into the chair. Yes, I have to climb the chair. Fucking baby body. I was waiting for my mom to place the plate filled with food in front of me when a sudden pain assaulted my heart. It was so painful that I couldn't /t even scream, and just like that, I passed out. Before I closed my eyes, I could only hear my mom /s scream. Everything was dark when a screen appeared in front of me. Any novel or game fan would know the meaning of a screen like this. I don't /t know how to get out of this place, so I decided to read the message. I am the one you kept cursing when you found out that I sent you to a dangerous world without giving you a gold finger. Yes. I am God, and don't /t worry, I don't /t mind that you cursed me. So many people curse in a single minute that if I would have to punish them, then the whole population would just vanish. Now I am giving you a quirk, but I also have a mission for you. Just a single mission. How you finish the mission I don't /t care, how long you take to finish the mission is irrelevant to me. Yes, just one mission, and I am not kidding, but I have to say I pranked you hard. I and my wife laughed for few centuries when you kept searching for hidden cameras just after you woke up. Time flows differently here. You have to kill all for one, or AFO, nothing more, nothing less. After you do that, you will be able to travel to another world and come back to this world at any time possible, so that you could meet your parents again. Don't /t worry, they will be protected by me when you will go to the next world, and you can bring along your intended or many intended if you wish. Now goodbye until next time. Which will be after you kill all for one. Until then, take care. Oh, another thing, you don't /t have to worry that your power will be taken by all for one. I made your quirk special that no one could nullify it, copy it, or steal it. Wow. Holy shit. At least I could come back and meet my mom and dad after I leave this world. At least I am interested now. It will be hard to kill all for one, but I will try. I don't know what power I would have, but it might be good. Suddenly the whole dark space started to collapse and I could see light. I opened my eyes completely and was immediately hugged by my mom. Listen to the full novel at FameTV.info, direct link in the description.